senior analyst who's got a hold rating on Lyft. Bernie, your first take.
Yeah, certainly results were good, but we've been working in this reopening trade environment for 5 months now, and consensus was expecting a beat, but certainly numbers were good, and better even the revenues, that the profitability was better than expected, and that's certainly something that people are focused on as we go into 3Q. The company sold their autonomous unit a week ago, so now expecting to hit profitability a year earlier on adjusted EBITDA, and this is a company that took out $300 million, or guided to $300 million of expenses out of the business last year, and actually took out $360 million. So certainly the bull take for the company is that they can come out of the pandemic a lot leaner and a lot more profitable than before.
Yeah, which is in reference to Deirdre's comments that they're a different company. What do you expect to hear on the call about the outlook?
Yeah, so we'll get revenue guide and an EBITDA guide. And so we're expecting revenue to double next quarter because we're comping the pandemic lows. I'm expecting EBITDA to ramp as well. Interested to see how driver incentives are going to be impacting that guide. Uber has already come out and said they're going to increase driver incentives by $250 million. Lyft hasn't quantified that yet, so looking for that commentary there. And then if there's any commentary responding to Marty Walsh, potentially looking at gig economy workers and potentially adding benefits there. Our view on that is that that was a back burner issue after Prop 22. Certainly his comments brought back to the front burner. And so we'll be looking to see what the companies have to say, but we think this is going to be a long time before we get any final conclusions here.
Obviously, Uber was down along with Lyft today during the normal session. Which is your preference between the two?
Yeah, so we have a buy rating on Uber, a $77 price target, and as you mentioned, we have a hold rating on Lyft. And really, it's the market opportunity here. We think mobility is going to come back at a similar market structure in mobility, so that means a 70-30 split between Uber and Lyft. And then we're really bullish on the potential for this Uber Pass or the super app, as they call it. And they have a buy versus build strategy in delivery, and so we think that to Uber Eats, adding alcohol, adding convenience that they announced today with partnering with GoPuff, we certainly think is interesting, and then grocery as well with Corner Shop. We're bullish on them to really become the Amazon Prime of anything that has an expiration date you need within an hour or need from a local vendor.
Bernie McTernan, thank you very much for joining us on Lyft. Those shares up 2.6% after hours.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.